Today we're going to be installing the Dakota Digital keyless entry system into our 1989 Jeep Grand Wagoneer. On our system, we're using channel 1 to lock the doors, channel 2 to unlock. We've already installed relays into the door lock, so it makes the system a little bit easier to install. But the kit does include full instructions, so it's something the average do-it-yourselfer could do relatively easily. The new system is RIF, so it will read it at a distance, doesn't have to be line of sight, which makes it a much more efficient and better system and tends to work much more often. So on ours, in the 89, you actually have the wires right here that you're going to be connecting into. What we're doing is we've already disconnected the circuit board that connected to this, and we're going to reuse the connector just to make it a little bit more plug and play. On ours, you have this pink wire, which is supposed to be red. That's your power in, so that's your 12-volt source. And then you have a ground. Then you have a pink wire with a tracer on it. And then you also have a gray wire. The pink wire with trace and the gray are to unlock and lock the doors. So all we have to do is tie our new system into those, and it'll work, and we can tuck everything nicely up here. You can install the brain box above this bracket, and you can either use Velcro strips or zip ties, depending on which you have available. The kit's going to include a lot of extra wiring, including the relays. Now on ours, since we've already installed the BJ's full-size Jeep relay kits in the doors and in the tailgate, we won't be needing these. These wires we will be using. This is going to be your main power, and then channel 1 and channel 2. And these are coming directly out of this portion of the box, which puts out a 12-volt signal that's good for up to 30 amps. If you want to run channels 3, 4, or all the way down through channel 7, those will actually come out of this connector, which these just provide a signal source. It's low amp, so that's why you have to have or use a relay system, because these are basically just going to be triggers. On ours, since we're not going to be using channels 5 through 7, we went ahead and removed the extra wires. We're also not going to be using the yellow ignition safety wire, so we removed those. That just means there's less wires that you have to hide up above the center console. So with everything put back together, you can see how we used the original clip here, and we tied in to the different wires on the Dakota unit. We ran the brain box up here above the console, and we're going to be adding in some insulation here, so this will actually be more protected and padded. Now, one thing to bring up, there is an extra black wire coming off the Dakota box. Do not cut that, as that is the antenna. That's how everything is going to work. And that completes our installation. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment section below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and you can find these parts on our website at bjsoffroad.com. Thanks for watching.